Hey, it's your girl Purdy Rose, and I'm motivating the souls. That's right. I'm giving you the good news so you can live life more abundantly. Today's good news, we are going to talk about fasting. How many of you know about fasting? Well, today, a lot of health gurus, they talk about intermittent fasting. So that's where you skip a meal so that it can help your digestive system. Well, they also talk about it detoxifies your body. So it gets rid of all those toxins and chemicals and pollution that you're putting into your body. Well, as you know, we talked about the Daniel's fast, in which Daniel, who was a prophet, and his friends, they ate fruits and vegetables. And when they came into the royal cabinet, they said, okay, you guys can eat the royal food. The raw food was meats and delicacies, but Daniel was like, no, we eat fruits and vegetables and water. And so they said, well, no, you can't do that. You will be so frail and you will look weak. And I can't have the king be upset with me on your appearance. And he said, well, just test us. Just test us. So he tested them for 10 days. At the end of the 10 days, their appearance was better than the ones who were eating the raw food. And a lot of health gurus will tell you this same thing in doing now the plant-based diet that everybody is on now that helps you lose all this weight. They will tell you how their appearance, their skin, their hair, their everything looks completely different in being on this plant-based diet. Well, we're going to talk about fasting, and I have a really, really good book that I want you to pick up. This book is called Fasting for Spiritual Breakthrough, and it's by the author Elmer L. Towns, and it is such a great book. I mean, just such a great book. And I have experienced some of these fasts. It's like different fasts that you can go on for different needs. So the Daniel's fast is fasting for health and physical healing. So that's what the Daniel's fast is about, because remember, it's detoxifying your body. Okay. So there's different fasts, and we'll get into those different fasts, but I want to give you a little word that you can chew on so that you can understand what fasting is all about in the Word of God. You've heard of fasting as far as the world goes, but let's talk about fasting in the Word of God. What fasting is all about in the Word of God. And I tell you, when you go on a fast, woo, way, it's something about that fast, and I don't know what it does, but I tell you, you will really hear the Word of God. You are so much closer to the Word of God, like He just speaking through your soul when you go on a fast. And I'm talking about pushing back from that table. I am not talking about fasting TV. I'm not talking about fasting your sweets. I'm not talking about fasting. I'm talking about really pushing back from that table. And I'm not even talking about fasting once a day. I'm telling you, if you go hardcore in fasting with just either juice or water, or even if you just do fruits and vegetables, I'm telling you, you will experience something that you've never experienced before in your life. It is, I mean, just incredible, just absolutely incredible. So let me give you the Word of God, and we're going to have to do a 2-part series on this because I know I'm not going to get through everything on this. So I'm going to give you the Word of God. All right. And then I'll go into the other, the different fasts that there are from Elmer Towns' book. So let's go first to Matthew, and let's go into chapter 6. And we are going to go to verse 16 through 18. And again, I'm reading from the King James Version Bible. All right. So it says, Moreover, ye fast. Be not as hypocrites of a sad countenance, for thy disfigured their faces, that they may appear unto men to fast. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward. But thou, when thou fastest, anoint thy head and wash thy face, that thou appear not unto men to fast, but unto the Father which is in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly. So basically what he's talking about in this message is that don't look like you're on a fast. Don't look somber. Don't look pale. Don't look like, oh, woe is me, I need something to eat. No, look as if you would look normally every single day. And to keep it in secret that you're fasting. You don't have to let people know that you're fasting. A lot of times I have done that, but we need to just keep it in secret. If you're not eating, oh no, thank you. Right now, I'm just not going to eat, let them decide what it's all about. Or if you do want to share your testimony, maybe that might help somebody to see God, but he says do it in secret. Don't let people know that you're fasting. So keep it in secret and he will reward you. And I tell you, he does reward you. That's for sure. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's go to Matthew and let's go to chapter 17. And we're going to go to verse 20 and 21. And Jesus said unto them, because of your unbelief, for verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. Howbeit this kind goeth not out but by prayer and fasting. So basically what he's saying in this is that when you fast and when you pray, you can move mountains. Whatever is going through in your life that you need to see God's hand right now at this moment, this point, then you need to fast and pray so that you can see the miracles, the hand of God push whatever it is that you need to be moved. Okay, so this is praying and fasting. You can move mountains. So a lot of times people will pray for a financial breakthrough. A lot of times people will pray for their health. A lot of times people will pray so that something that they need to happen immediately so that it can be happen, so that it can happen. So prayer and fasting together is when you can move mountains that you thought could never be moved. All right. Now, let's go to Mark chapter 2 and verse 18 through 20. All right. But the days will come when the bridegroom shall be taken away from them, and then shall they fast in those days. No man also seweth a piece of new cloth on an old garment, else the new piece that filled it up taketh away from the old, and then rent is made worse. Okay, we're going to stop right here because we're running out of time. So we're going to do a part 2. So meet me in the next room for part 2 of fasting. All right. All right. You know what to do. Give this a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and tune in for part 2 on fasting. God bless you.